To Let's Talk Chemistry with Pastor Dan. We're looking at a new type of ionic nomenclature, polyatomic. Now, poly, remember we talked the superoctet covalent structures. These are covalent molecules with a charge. There are a few of them that there is no fancy way I have to teach these to you. You're just going to have to memorize them. So here's a few of the ones that are most common. Acetate, C2H3O2, and the charge of the whole molecule, not just the oxygen. Whole molecule is -1. Hydroxide, whole thing is -1. Cyanide, CN is -1. Hydroxide, the only positive one, +1. NH4. CrO4, 2 minus or -2. That's chromate. Dichromate, Cr2O7, that's -2. And then we have bicarbonate, bicarbonate, bisulfate, bisulfite. Those are, we have there. Now, there is a way to try to memorize a lot of these without having to go through and memorizing straight across. I hate memorizing. It drives me nuts. Okay? Now, here's a list of the rest of polyatomics. If what I show you doesn't make sense, you have an option. You can memorize all of those. I hate memorizing. It drives me crazy. So I was shown this by my high school chemistry way back in the Stone Ages by Mary Bunny Bunnell, great teacher. And I'm going to show it to you. And if it makes sense and work, great. If not, you can memorize these. All right. So here's how this works. It's called the box rule. What do we do in the box rule? We take our periodic chart here again. Okay. And we put a box. It's going to be a weird box. It's going to be a 5-sided box. It covers the elements phosphorus, sulfur, arsenic, selenium, tellurium. Okay. Now, if it's inside the box, inside those 5 elements, has 4 oxygens, it's an 8. If it has 3 oxygens, it's an 8. If it's outside those oxygens, if it's boron, carbon, silicon, nitrogen, fluorine, chlorine, bromine, and iodine, 3 oxygens is an 8, 2 oxygens is an 8. Now I've got a Y negative. It's got some kind of charge here. We have to identify how we come up with those charges. So PO4 to some charge is phosphate. S sulfur, that would be sulfite. NO3 outside the box, O3 is an 8, so that would be nitrogen. It's called nitrate. And O2, FO2, fluorine, that would be fluorite. All right, so how do we do the charges here? Now here we go. Remember, for the binaries, it's -1, -2, -3, and it still is. But polyatomics is going to be a little bit different. So we have -1 for the halogens, that's still the same. We go into the box. We don't do oxygen. There's no oxate, no oxide, so we skip oxygen. Sulfate, sulfite, selenate, selenite, tellurate, tellurite, those are -2. Moving on, phosphate, phosphite, arsenate, arsenite, that's now -3. Now we hit the ball of the box. We have to step out of the box. We step out, we start over again. So N, nitrate, nitrite is -1. Carbonate, carbonate, silicate, silicite is -2. Boronate, boronite, -3. So let's try some of these. Magnesium phosphate. Well, magnesium is Mg. Phosphite, P, outside the box, inside the box, IO3, PO3. Oxidation number is magnesium's +2. Phosphates -3 doesn't equal 0, so we swap them down. So when you swap them down for the phosphate, what parentheses around that? All right, zinc +2. Sulfur's inside the box again, so that's going to be inside the box 8O4. So that's SO4, the charge there is -2. That equals 0, so it's CnSO4. All right, Fe3, iron 3 carbonate, Fe, carbonate outside the box, so that's outside the box, ite O2, so that's +3 because of Roman numerals. That's CO2 -2, doesn't equal 0, swap it down, Fe2 parentheses, CO2, close parentheses, 3 times. So that means I have 3 carbonite molecules, a whole thing. All right, so let's try this one. NiFO3, that's going to be nickel. Fluorine's outside the box. O3 outside the box isn't as an ite, so that's fluorite. Do I know the oxidation of nickel? No, I don't. So therefore, fluorite is -1. The whole thing, not just the oxygen, the whole thing. -1 times 2 is -2. So nickel has to be +2. So it's going to be nickel to fluorite. Okay, Let's try these two. Silver. Whoa, wait a minute. That's way outside the box. Remember that list I gave you at the beginning? Look back at that. Hopefully you remember that, CrO4. That's chromate. All right. How about this weird thing? That's another one you're supposed to know. That's ammonium. And remember, silicon is outside the box. O3 outside the box are 8s. So that's silicate. Do I know the oxidation of ammonium? Yes, I do. It's +1. So that's it. All right. Let's try these 6 on your own. Pause the video, give it a shot, and then we'll go from there. Ready? Nickel, carbonate, +3, -2. Swap them down. Ammonium, NH4, iodide, and wait, that's not polyatomic. Well, ammonium is a polyatomic. +1, -1. There we go. Copper, nitrate. Do you know? No. So therefore it's -1 times 2, -2. So it's copper 2. Magnesium, that's chromate again. We know magnesium. And then AgOH for silver hydroxide, barium fluoride. There we go. All right, that's it. Hopefully it's not too bad. Take care. Be good. Bye.